Hello, what is up guys? Eman from Peso Smart Page here. Welcome sa panibagong episode. Shout out to all the podcast listeners as well. I appreciate you all. Today, let's talk about SeaBank. SeaBank Philippines is a rural bank that offers a mobile banking application that enables you to manage your finances seamlessly on your mobile phone, anytime and anywhere. You can send and receive transactions from both SeaBank and non-SeaBank users, all while earning competitive interest rates with no additional fees and no minimum balance. SeaBank is a part of Sea Limited. This is a global consumer internet company founded and headquartered in Singapore. It is also listed on the New York Stock Exchange. It operates three core businesses across digital entertainment, e-commerce, as well as digital payments and financial services. These businesses are Garena or Garena, Shopee, we all know Shopee, and lastly, Sea Money. The stock ticker of Sea Limited is SE in the New York Stock Exchange, and it currently trades at around $99 per share. And this company is founded by Chinese-Singaporean billionaire Forrest Lee Xiaodong. The owners or major stockholders of Sea Limited consist of Tencent, Bailey Gifford and Company, Tiger Global Management, Sands Capital Management, and lastly, BlackRock Fund Advisors. Now, let's talk about the history of SeaBank. On December 5, 1965, the 300th Rural Bank of the Philippines opened, known as the Rural Bank of Pagsanhan Incorporated. From the ground floor of a two-story house, bank employees went and reached as far as the boundaries of Laguna with the provinces of Quezon and Rizal. As a rural bank, they take their mission to provide their customers the ability to save excess deposits and take on loans to invest in building their productive capacity. Prior to its 50th year, the bank unveiled its new brand name as Banco Laguna Incorporated, a rural bank since 1965, alongside its new corporate logo to signify unwavering pursuit of quality rural banking and genuine service towards financial inclusion. Continuous commitment to uphold the lives of the people and communities it serves is one of the main thrusts and part of the bank strategies it pursues. And in December 2021, the bank rebranded to SeaBank Philippines Incorporated, a rural bank. So in short, this is SeaBank or the bank, alongside with its new corporate logo. Currently, the bank has 5 branches. The head office is located in Pagsanhan, and there are branches in the capital towns of Santa Cruz, Siniloan, and Liliu in Laguna, and there's also one in Sariaya, Quezon. Additionally, the bank opened an extension office in Mandaluyong, Metro Manila, to provide additional working space for its employees. Opening an account with SeaBank is easy. I remember doing mine in Shopee before, and that's also where I learned about SeaBank. So you just need a valid government-issued ID. I personally used my passport, and you just have to take a photo of your ID and then fill out some personal information and wait for your application to be processed. If I remember correctly, I think my account was approved in less than a day. So now, what are the pros or the advantages of using SeaBank? And first, disclaimer. I've only used Uno Bank previously, so I can't really compare SeaBank to other alternatives. We're just gonna focus on SeaBank itself. Number 1, it has high interest rates compared to traditional banks. So the interest rate is at 4.5% per annum, up to 400,000 pesos of your deposit. And then any balances in excess of the 400,000 pesos, it will earn 3% of interest instead. You can actually check here on their website Click nyo lang tong products and services and then scroll down kayo ng konti. Makikita nyo dito yung calculator ng interest earning. So makikita nyo yung 1-day earning, 30 days earning, and 1-year earnings. So for 100,000 pesos, that's 9.84 pesos per day, 295 pesos and 8 centavos in 1 month or 30 days, and then 3,600 pesos per year. So kaya mas mababa ito. Kasi kung isipin nyo, 4.5% annual interest sa 100,000 pesos. Dapat 4.5k or 4,500 pesos. So kaya 3,600 na lang to kasi automatically nang dinededuct ng SeaBank yung 20% withholding tax dun sa interest payments na nakuha natin every single day. So for example, sabihin natin, gawin natin yung max, 400,000 pesos. So ito yung mag-earn ng 4.5% annual interest. So in a year, that's 14,400 pesos. In a month, that's 1,180 pesos and 33 centavos. And per day, that's 39 pesos and 34 centavos. So pagka naman sumobra na, yung excess, for example, 500,000 pesos yung ilalagay mo as savings sa SeaBank. Then yung excess na 100,000 pesos, 3% na lang yung interest na ma-earn nun per year. And of course, mas advisable din naman na dito sa mga online banks na to or mga rural banks na nag-offer ng online banking services na dapat maximum around 500,000 pesos lang ilalagay natin kasi yun lang insured by the PDIC. So 500,000 deposit. Number 2, it is regulated by the BSP or the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. And all deposits up to 500,000 pesos are insured by the PDIC or the Philippine Deposit Insurance Corporation. Number 3, the security is pretty good. You have the option to enable biometrics, OTP, and PIN code to make sure that there are no unauthorized transactions allowed in your account. Number 4, there's no maintaining balance and no minimum balance to earn interest. So kahit maliit lang yung i-deposit mo, mag-earn ka pa rin ng interest. Number 5, you earn interest daily. And you can actually view it under the transactions tab. And let's all be honest, it feels pretty good to see those daily interests come in. Number 6, there are 3 free cash-ins per week using a linked bank account. And there are 15 free transfers per week to any bank using InstaPay. I personally haven't maxed out these transactions every week since I use SeaBank to park my uninvested capital or money. So hindi talaga ako masyado nagtatransact. Naglalagay lang ako doon para mag-save ng money and then if ever kailangan ko yung capital, then I will just withdraw it and ipapasok ko dun sa broker account na kailangan ko. For example, BPI Trade, Call Financial, or sa Gotrade. Then lastly, number 7, the mobile app is great. So, nabasa ko rin dun sa financials nila kasi noong 2023, they incurred some net losses. And that is because they invested heavily to develop their mobile app. And I've had no issues so far using the mobile app. The UI is easy to use and the app is super responsive and snappy. So hindi siya lag. Personally, I've only used Unobank before, and if you've experienced using Unobank, it's another digital bank here in the Philippines. Uno's app is sluggish and a little bit slow. Sometimes the transactions are delayed as well, even if you're using InstaPay. So that is a bit of a hassle. And I've never had this issue with SeaBank so far. Then next, syempre kailangan din nating i-discuss yung cons or disadvantages of using SeaBank. So first, I think, is yung SeaBank linked siya sa Shopee. So there's always the temptation to use your savings for online shopping. Free din yung cash in or cash-ins from SeaBank to Shopee. So, pwede mo talaga magastos yung savings mo if, for example, nabudol ka. Lalo na ngayon, every month may mga promos, 10-10, 11-11, 12-12. So, meron pang dalawa this November and December. Kakatapos lang ng 10-10. And then number 2, currently they are not yet licensed by the BSP to operate as a digital bank. Although that's a bit of a gray area actually, since they're an actual rural bank that offers online or digital banking services. Same thing naman to with other traditional banks, like for example, BPI, BDO, East West, Land Bank, PNB, Security Bank, or Metro Bank. They also offer online banking services. Ang downside lang is ang baba ng interest rates sa savings account ng mga traditional banks na to. And at the moment, 6 banks lang din kasi yung nabigyan ng digital banking license ng BSP. That was back in December 2020. So these digital banks are Maya Bank, Union Digital Bank, GoTime Bank Corporation, Tonic Digital Bank, Uno Bank, and lastly, Overseas Filipino Bank, the digital bank of Land Bank. And there are other banks din naman that operate similar to SeaBank. They don't have a digital banking license yet, but they also offer online banking services. So examples yan yung CIMB or SimBank, Discartec by RCBC, Como by East West, NetBank, this is the community rural bank of Romblon, and lastly Own Bank, the rural bank of Cavite. And as I've mentioned earlier, you may check their annual reports, financial statements, and balance sheets from their website. So pwede nyo makita yung financial performance ng business every year, yung direction na patutunguhan niya, and yung future plans for added peace of mind. Let me know your thoughts about SeaBank in the comment section down below. We're gonna end the episode here, guys. Sana may natutunan kayo. Thank you for watching and listening. I'll see you on the next episode. Always remember, be Peso smart.